Good day, YouTube. Libra Finesse here, recording indoors because it is wet and rainy outside and windy and cold. And yeah, that's not a thing for me. So, here again to bring you guys more money messages using the Money and Law of Attraction cards from Esther and Jerry Hicks, Teachings of Abraham. Let's get to it. I know everybody's having a wonderful day. I'll put that there. Oops, so that you guys can see that. I know everybody's having a wonderful day, and I know these messages will reach all those who need to hear them. You know, we all need a good message every now and then, or every day, or however many times a day you want to listen to this, or how many times a week you want to listen to it. Knock yourself out, because I know there are a lot of videos on YouTube that I will have on repeat if it's good for me. I'll run it back multiple times. So y'all run this back multiple times if it's good for y'all, which I'm sure it is. Here we go. Um, Again, here's the introduction card from the deck where it says, "Dear friends, while money is not absolutely essential to your experience, to most people, money and freedom are synonymous. And since an intense awareness of your right to be free is at the very core of that which you are, it follows, therefore, that your relationship with money is one of the most important subjects of your life experience. And so it is no wonder that you have such a strong, sorry, excuse me, it's no wonder that you have such strong feelings about the subject of money. It is our expectation that as you ponder these cards every day, a new point of attraction will begin to be activated within you, bringing not only more money into your experience, but evidence of your absolute freedom as well. Our love, Esther and Jerry. Beautiful. I love that. Every time I read it, I'm like, wow, that's dope. That is really dope. Just the expectations that they put these cards together with, that everybody will ponder these every day, and it'll bring a new point of attraction into our life. Like something will be activated as we use these cards. I know there are people out here who probably already own this deck, and maybe they use it all the time. Maybe they don't. I'll put that there. Um, but yeah, it's like watching a movie or hearing a song or something. Every time you hear it, you probably catch something different. That's like reading books. I've read the books, um, the Napoleon Hill book, Think and Grow Rich. I've read that several times. The Catherine Ponder book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. I've read that multiple times, and I get something new from it every time I read it. So, like I said, it's like a book or a song, or even with these cards, every time I'm pulling a new one or I'm giving a message, even if it's one that I've already pulled before, um, I'll see a different aspect of it. Excuse me, I have the windows open and the motorcycle's going by. But I'll go ahead and shuffle these. And again, like I said, I just shuffle until I either get the notion. Ooh, a lot of them fell. When I get the notion to pull one, or if one just pops out, or one or two, because like if 12 of them pop out, yeah, that's not a thing. I'm not reading 12. Or if I do that day, I'm not going into depth on them. I'm just going to let you guys see the cards, read the message from the back of the cards, and go from there. Like, everybody has a different perception of things, or perspective of things, however you want to put it. So I'll just, if a lot fall out, I'll go from there. But usually just one or two will come out, and I'm like, okay, I'll take that. I'll just ride with that. And I just shuffle until something comes out, or I'm led to pull from the deck. Like cut the deck and then pull from, oops, wherever. These are kind of big and my hands are small, so I'm trying to shuffle them. Like even when I'm not on camera, I'm shuffling them, making sure they're not all stuck together, because not from like sticky food or anything, but just the quality of them. They're good quality cards, but they do get stuck together. So even when I'm not on camera, I'm shuffling them, just like when I'm done recording and I'm putting them back in the box. I'm shuffling to make sure everything is always mixed up and I'm not getting the same stuff, because I do. Yesterday I did the video. Oops. And I also, once it was done, I pulled for myself as well. I got a couple cards for myself. So how about I cut the deck into the shuffle? Oop, let's take those two. I'll throw those there. Let me get these together. How about we take these two? Put those there. So the first one is 31. I don't know if that number resonates with anybody. I'm trying to get as close as I can. 31. I can have money and freedom too. And absolutely you can. I love the colors and design and detail of these cards. They're so nice. For me, one hand represents money, one hand represents freedom. Because we can have it all. We really can. We have to allow ourselves to have it all. And I think people forget that. Like, you have to allow yourself to be, do, and have all that you desire, because it's not coming from anybody else, it's coming from you. And that's why Esther, on a lot of her videos, tune in, tapped in, and get turned on to your desires, to those good feelings, because they bring more good feelings. And before you know it, you have what you desire. So let's get into this. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you were not disallowing it. Wow, what did I just say? Allowing. We have to allow. I love that. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open, people will come to assist you, refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for you. It is there for your ready access at all times. And that's what I was just saying. You have to allow it, because all that we desire is within us. So we just have to allow things to happen. And like the last sentence of this card says, it is there for your ready access at all times, because it's within us. It's always there for us. We just have to allow things to happen. We just have to um, give ourselves permission at times. I'll let you guys see that card again. 31. We have to give ourselves permission at times to be happy, to be, everything that we want to be. A lot of the YouTube teachers talk about using I am, because I am that I am. So the easiest thing for me is to say I am. I am everything that I desire. So I'll say, I am happy, I am healthy, I am strong, I am outrageous joy, I am the flow that money follows, I am the freedom that wealth affords, I am bliss, I am luck, I am pure abundance, I am extreme wealth, I am healthy, I'm vibrant health, I am miracles. The list can go on and on and on of what you are. I am thoughtful, I am confident, I am successful. You just put everything that you desire to be and say, I am that, because truly you are. You just haven't tapped into it yet. But using I ams is so simple for me, because I have a whole list of I ams. Like one day I just got paper out and I started writing, I am rich, I am abundant, I am successful, I am happy, I am love, I am thoughtful, I am confidence, I am kindness. I am freedom, I am happiness, I am joy, I am miracles. That list can go on and on. So that's my recommendation for people. Do the I ams. If you can't think of anything else, do the I ams. And like this card said, let me put it back in the camera, where they talked about allowing. Where is that sentence? I will just read it over again. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist if you were not disallowing it. So allow people. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be rich. Allow yourself to be comfortable. Allow yourself to be confident. Okay, we'll go to the next card, which is 52. I hope you guys can see that. Number 52. I don't know if that resonates um, by itself, 552 for someone, or if it resonates as a 7. For me, it resonates as a 7. My life path number is a 7. And then also, I don't know if 31 resonated with somebody. It can either just be 31 or 4 when you put it together. But 52, In my appreciation, I allow myself I allow myself to receive wonderful things. That's so funny that I was just talking about allowing before the cards popped out, and both of these cards are talking about allowing. Thank you, universe. I love when stuff like that happens. It's so beautiful. It just lets you know how in sync you are with things. It's so dope. I love that. Okay, so I'll read this card. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational pattern of thought with appreciation. And in that change vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are. And in your state of appreciation, you lift all self imposed limitations. And all limitations are self imposed. Just in case y'all was wondering, it does say that. And free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. So basically, again, I feel like the message today is just allow yourself to be that which you desire to be. Allow yourself to experience your desired reality, whether it's with I ams, if it's journaling, if it's, doing what makes you feel good. I talked about that yesterday. Do the things that make you feel good. I do like, I'm sorry, I had to go back to the front of it because I do like the art on the cards. I think it's really pretty. But basically, both of these cards, we're talking about allowing. The first one, 31. I can have money and freedom too. Yes, allow yourself to have it. The second one, in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. Allow yourself to have money and freedom. Allow yourself to have wonderful things, whatever that is, because that resonates so different for everybody. Yeah, everybody sees things differently and everybody experiences things differently. So you have to allow yourself to do what feels good for you. Oops, I tapped my mic. Do what feels good for you. Do what makes you happy. Let's not compare things to other people's lives because everybody is here to live their own life. So you need to do what makes you happy. You need to, like Abraham says, find that high flying disc and stay on it as long as you can. I know that there are things that come up in life, and nobody's on that disc 24/7, 365, because that would be complete bullshit. But stay on it as long as you can and watch how things just blossom. Watch how circumstances and conditions unfold for you to have the things that you desire. The people, like the card said, the people come that can assist you. We just have to allow. And I feel like in allowing is aligning as well, because allowing to me personally is aligning with what you desire. So if I'm allowing things to happen for me, therefore I'm aligning with everything that I desire for those moments. Like I said, it's not, I feel like some people put so much pressure on themselves to be a perfect being, and there's no such thing as that. You can be perfect for yourself, but don't expect to be perfectly universal, because everybody's perception of perfect is different. So be perfect for yourself. Align and allow the things that you desire to come into your life. Give yourself some credit, because we're so hard on ourselves sometimes. I'm the same way. Like all through my life, I've been like that. And I'm really learning to be easy with myself, to the point where I'm like my own newborn baby. You know how people are so easy and gentle and they coddle babies? I do that with myself. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna be easy with me because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking gentle with myself. And I give myself so much grace. Yep, even when I do make mistakes, okay, fuck it, moving right along. I fucked that up. Okay. What can we do about it? Like they say, don't cry over spilt milk. I'm not crying over that. Like, moving right along. I messed something up. Okay, moving right along. It's okay. Even like how people are with toddlers and stuff. Oh, you spilled that. It's okay. Everything is so cute when they're babies, and that's how I treat myself. Like, fuck it. Yep, everything is so cute, whether I messed it up or I did it right the first time or the fifth time. I'm so gentle with myself. I am my own newborn baby. So give yourself grace, you guys. Don't be so hard on yourself and allow, because you can't do both. You can't be hard on yourself and allow things to flow. You have to just be easy with yourself. Give yourself ease um, when doing whatever it is that you want to do. Just be easy with yourself. Give yourself grace as well, because not everything is always going to look right to somebody else or feel right to somebody else, but it's not about them, it's about you. So if you like it and it feels good to you, flow with it, rock with it, own your shit, own whatever it is that you want to do, whatever makes you happy for however long, however many moments, because a lot of these YouTube teachers will tell you you don't have to be happy to manifest. I know some of my biggest manifestations have come during some of my, I guess you can call them lowest points in life. I don't know. But I know I wasn't happy. I wasn't all geeked up. And then when I, I got my manifestation, it would be like I would be doing my practices and methods day in, day out. Not like 24/7, but I'm like in the morning I'm meditating. In the afternoon, I would keep to my practices for months. And then I remember one day I was feeling so down. I was like, oh my God, like I was not feeling good at all. We were living in an apartment and it was just one of them days. And I sent my daughter to the mailbox, and the IRS check that I had been waiting months for, it had finally showed up and it was over $10,000. So, oops. So my manifestation came like when I was not feeling at my greatest moment, but I had kept doing the work. Like even when you don't feel good, still do the work too. I think that's important. Um, and like I said, you don't have to just hone in on it, 24 hours a day, but do take at least 3 minutes out of your day, 3 to 5 or 3 to 10 minutes, meditate or start your day off before you grab your phone, grab your journal or just lay there and give gratitude, look around, because there's always something to be thankful for. I don't understand people when they're like, I don't have nothing to be thankful for. Ain't you fucking breathing? That's something to be thankful for. You can walk, you can talk, you can see, you can eat, you can hear, taste, smell, touch. Thing ain't that's something to be grateful for. The fact that I can open my eyelids unassisted is something to be grateful for. The fact that I can use the bathroom unassisted is something to be grateful for. Like there's so many things that we take for granted that other people, they're living, but they're not living free. We live free. We can I can walk up and down my stairs as many times as I want to. There are people who are praying for stuff like that. I can go visit the store now and buy the things that I want to. There was a point in time where I could not do that. Everything was so limited. So, and even during my limited times, I was still grateful. But my point is, it's always something to be grateful for. Just look around. Go look in the mirror and be grateful for your eyeballs, your skin, your hair, whether it's on your knuckles or your head. Be thankful and give gratitude, because if you, most people don't realize it, but in those moments, it's going to bring more of gratefulness. It's going to bring more things to be grateful for. Like I can go look in the mirror and like, oh, I don't really care for my hair today on my head. I don't feel like straightening it, blah blah blah. But if I go in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I love my hair, it's so beautiful and thick and full, and I'm going to straighten it, and then I'll find something else to be thankful for. I'm so thankful for my straightener. It's awesome. I love it. It does what it needs to do. It hasn't broken down on me, and thank God, because I spent a nice penny on it. Or I can look in my mirror and be like, oh my God, I'm so thankful I have mirrors. They're clean, they're beautiful. I'm so thankful for the water coming out of the faucet. There's so much to be thankful for. I can just go on and on about it. But you guys know where I'm coming from. Stay grateful, stay blessed, stay thankful. Do the practices that work for you. I'm going to leave the video here by saying, find your own disc. Don't try to, like, everybody has their different methods and practices. And oh my God, I be trying to leave these videos so short, but they're becoming longer and longer. I apologize for that, y'all. But find the practice, the method, the technique that works for you, because everything don't work for everybody. I have friends who do this as well, and some things that they do work for them, some things that I do just work for me. Find what works for you and rock with that. It's Libra Finesse here. I'll catch you guys next time.